Deforestation and habitat destruction. Deforestation and habitat destruction are among the most significant environmental issues affecting ecosystems worldwide. These processes contribute to biodiversity loss, climate change, and disruptions to local and global ecological balance. Understanding the causes, consequences, and sustainable alternatives is essential for developing effective conservation strategies. Causes of deforestation and habitat destruction. Deforestation refers to the large-scale removal of forests, while habitat destruction encompasses the broader loss of ecosystems, including grasslands, wetlands, and marine environments. The primary causes include agricultural expansion, commercial agriculture, soy, palm oil, cattle ranching, is the leading cause of deforestation, particularly in tropical rainforests. Subsistence farming involves small-scale clearing for crops and livestock, often using slash and burn techniques. Example, the Amazon rainforest has lost vast areas due to cattle ranching driven by global beef demand. Logging and timber extraction. Commercial logging provides wood for construction, furniture, and paper, but often leads to unsustainable clear-cutting. Illegal logging accelerates deforestation, particularly in regions with weak law enforcement. Example, the logging of old-growth forests in Canada and Indonesia threatens both biodiversity and indigenous communities. Urbanization and infrastructure development. Expanding cities, highways, and industrial zones replace forests and wetlands. Mining and oil extraction destroy habitats through land excavation and pollution. Example, the expansion of road networks in the Congo Basin has fragmented rainforests and increased poaching. Climate change and natural disasters. Rising temperatures and droughts increase forest fires, which destroy habitats and release carbon dioxide. Hurricanes, floods, and erosion further degrade ecosystems. Example, the Australian bushfires of 2019 to 2020 burned millions of hectares of forest, killing an estimated 3 billion animals. Impact on biodiversity and climate change. Loss of plant and animal species. Deforestation leads to habitat loss, endangering thousands of species. Keystone species disappear, causing ecosystem collapse. Fragmentation isolates populations, making it harder for them to find food, mates, and shelter. Example, orangutans in Borneo face extinction due to palm oil plantations, replacing their rainforest habitat. Disruptions to ecosystem services. Forests provide essential services, including water filtration, maintaining clean rivers and groundwater, soil stabilization, preventing erosion and landslides, oxygen production, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. Example, the loss of mangrove forests in coastal regions increases the risk of floods and tsunamis. Acceleration of climate change. Forests act as carbon sinks, absorbing CO2 from the atmosphere. Their destruction releases stored carbon, contributing to global warming, reduces the Earth's ability to regulate temperature and rainfall. Example, the Amazon rainforest is now emitting more CO2 than it absorbs due to widespread deforestation. Impact on indigenous and local communities. Many indigenous groups rely on forests for food, medicine, and cultural traditions. Deforestation forces displacement and loss of ancestral lands. Example, the deforestation of the Brazilian Amazon threatens the Yanomami people, who depend on the forest for survival. Sustainable alternatives and reforestation efforts. Sustainable agriculture and agroforestry. Agroforestry integrates trees with crops, reducing deforestation while maintaining soil fertility. Regenerative farming practices. Crop rotation, cover crops, reduce tilling, restore soil health. Example, in Costa Rica, farmers use shade-grown coffee plantations that preserve biodiversity. Responsible logging and forest management. Selective logging removes only specific trees, preserving forest structure. Certified Sustainable Forestry, FSC certified wood, ensures ethical harvesting. Example, community forestry programs in Nepal involve locals in sustainable forest management. Urban planning and rewilding. Green city initiatives integrate parks, tree planting, and urban forests. Rewilding projects restore habitats, bringing back native species. Example, the reintroduction of wolves in Yellowstone National Parks helped rebalance the ecosystem. Reforestation and afforestation. Tree planting initiatives restore deforested areas. Natural regeneration allows ecosystems to recover without human intervention. Example, the Great Green Wall in Africa is a reforestation effort combating desertification. Conclusion, deforestation and habitat destruction have severe consequences for biodiversity, climate, and human communities. Addressing these issues requires a shift towards sustainable land use, responsible resource management, and global conservation efforts. By promoting agroforestry, reforestation, and indigenous-led stewardship, we can work toward restoring balance and protecting ecosystems for future generations.